Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO, and I tell you, about a year, maybe a little over a year ago, Kelly Bangert had literally reached out to me and said, hey, is there a way that we can work together? Great networker, building his second organization, and we worked trying to figure out a way to do it. About 6 months, and finally I said, Kelly, there's just no way. I am just too packed with our client list right now, and I have to take care of the ones that we already have on hand. And didn't hear from him. We went our separate ways. He continued to succeed. We were taking care of some clients, and in the fourth quarter of last year, he reached out and he said, listen, next year, will you save a spot for me, man? I've got a brand new project. It's going to be exciting, and I think you're going to love it, Troy, because I'm teaming up with a partner of mine, and we're going to create something that will help the average home-based entrepreneur, the average networker, that person that sometimes gets left behind. He goes, I think we've got something that you're going to like. And I said, you bet, no problem. And a couple months ago, he had reached out and said, hey, can you meet me and my partner? And I said, well, Kelly, I'm slammed. I can't get to Vegas. He goes, how about if you meet me somewhere in Florida? So we figured it out, and we met in a little bitty restaurant in Tallahassee, Florida. No cameras, nobody around, just myself, Kelly, and Mitch Huhem, and we had a wonderful time that day. I mean, we went through the nuts and bolts of what I'm going to share with you in just a second, that I'm excited. They just launched this, but we went through everything. And one of the things that I enjoyed about these guys is we're sitting here, we don't have any technology with us except our cell phones, and Mitch starts writing on a napkin. And then he turns it around and there's 3 lines, and it was a non-disclosure. We all three just agreed that we would be in a non-disclosure, non-circumvent, and we put this thing together. And it was amazing because that's the way we did it in the old days. You know, it wasn't any, that's the type of guys that I'm dealing with here. But I'm excited to announce that not since, I think, ProSTEP, and some of you old timers will remember that company. I helped run that company with its founder, and we created some great training, great lead generation, great leaders came out of that. Leaders that are out there today training across the network marketing arena, top income producers in company came through that. But not since ProSTEP have I seen a system created for the average person. And I'm proud to announce that GoMajor.com has just launched. It's amazing. Mitch Huhem, Kelly Bangert put this thing together. And to give you an idea, you just need to go to the website. It's going across the bottom here. But if you're somebody that's trying to get started in a home-based business, and you looked at all the systems in your company, all this stuff that people are out there with, this right here is what I literally would call a rejection-proof type of system that these guys have put together. And what I really loved about it, and Mitch just gets this big smile across his face. Kelly's laughing. I mean, Kelly's like one of these big UFC fighters when you see him. And they said, Troy, you're going to love this. There's no compensation plan. This is purely, we've put this together, rock bottom prices so that the average person can afford it. If a person wants to build their business, if teams want to come in here and build their companies, if the companies want to come in here and use a generic system to help drive the actual customer base and build that network, this is it. And that's what I got excited about. I mean, I'm not even going to go into it. You have to go to GoMajor.com to see this. I'm not going to share with you in this video anything because I'm excited about where these guys are going, but they have the training, they have the actual system, they have the leads. Here's the cool thing about this. This is what blew me away. They actually pay you to use the system. Now get that. A lot of people in network marketing's made no money whatsoever. And here you're being paid to use the system. That's very unique in what they've done. I'm digging deep into this thing. We are going to go through each part of it. I already told the guys I want to be able to find 2 people that I know in network marketing. I want to be able to put them into the system. I want to be able to follow their story to see the success. We want to make sure it's going to work. But I tell you what, a system that doesn't have some continuing compensation plan to distract you from your primary business, that's A+ in my book. The fact that neither one of these guys really need to do this, they're actually doing this because they saw in their teams what happened to the average person who's trying to build the business. I'm not talking about those people that are just joining your team. I'm talking about those that try so hard and they can't do it. These guys have done everything they could to get rid of all the rejection, all the excuses, all the real reasons why they fail. It's powerful. Live life like it's an epic adventure. Stay dangerous, stay strong. And if you're in a home-based business, act like it.